Blub blub everyone! Welcome back to Tainted Grail. We are in Act 3 and we want to discover more, explore more, find more quests, do more things. That's the general gist of it. And that's what we're going to do today. At least so I think. We'll see. We have talked to that dude who said we can now move towards the main city. He has given us his blessing, and apparently he's the most influential person here. Otherwise, we would have been instantly killed. But I mean, I want to see them try. We are by now quite well powered. Yeah, it's weird that the deer are now enemies. Or maybe we are just the enemy of the deer, and they still come close to us sometimes. Ooh. I'm gonna take all your stuff, thank you. Which is quite shitty to do, but... I'm gonna take some leather, not that we really need that anymore. I like the crafting in this game, it felt fun. Okay. Oh, that wasn't one of my dudes. Oh, thank you. It felt fun in some way, but I think it's falling a bit short. There should just be some more different kinds of things you can make, and not only armors for melee people. I don't think there's even much range stuff. That feels a little bit weird sometimes. Ooh, Alma, do we know you?
Until next time.
Can't talk to you. Did we talk to you before? I feel like we did. Weird. But I can't remember right now. Oh, wow. Okay, we have an increase in power again. A quite substantial one for the enemies. Which is weird, because we are quite high level. If that is the case. But that did hurt a lot. Again. Again, mind you. Could we please get some more spells that are better than what I have? I mean, we do know that there is one spell that exists in the game for better lightning damage. 100% we know that because we used them, or we used it when we played as Merlin. He did have that, but unfortunately we haven't found that yet. There is something back here. Oh, there is a druidic shrine. Yeah, that's where I want to go for sure. Let's see what armor set we get. I mean, I guess it makes sense if the armor sets we get is just from druidic shrines, but it just de-incentivizes the crafting for all things for us because we are a mage. Oh god. Oh, that seems like a stronger ogre than before. Animal parts, we gain spell power, physical damage, animal components. I'm not sure, I think we looked at this and found out that it's not permanent. Archdruid. Oh yeah, baby, gimme. Movement speed multiplier when your health is below and increases mana regen by 5. This one is when my mana is below. We upgraded it 3 times. So these are generally better, but also not really, because the extra crit damage is quite nice. How do they look? Yeah, I find these kind of nicer for her outfit. We could still transmog, it's not a problem, but... let's see. No, not what I wanted. I want to see my, not crit... 110% crit chance. That makes no sense. So that means every hit is a crit. That is not the case. That's not true, because then we would mark every time, which we don't. Interesting. But our crit damage is only 250%. Our sneak damage is almost 400%. So that would put us down to 220. It's actually not that much damage double. But okay, yeah, we'll see how that the rest of the set goes. Okay, we are. We may actually are critting 100% of the time. So we're always doing double damage, which is kind of huge if you think about it. Weird. Now, the question is, why did the bear get lower damage first and then higher damage later? Maybe because I did heavy attacks, but I don't think so. I did a heavy... No, I didn't do a heavy attack with a fireball. Okay, there's more stuff there. And you are actually bad boys. The Nameless. So basically outlaws, from what we have learned. That's what these Nameless are. Okay, you didn't die.
That's all you.
Yep, that's all I get. All I do. All I get and do, even. Yeah. I think G should work always, even if you can only make one. I mean, quite frankly, it should... Champion's Long Spear, interesting. It should actually be that good that it actually shows how many we can make. Not only how many we can make with a certain type of good. That War Club is new, I think, but I'm still not gonna take it. I don't think it's worth it. It's very cold out here, and you're running around without any clothes? Apart from your loins? Whiskey, though. Whiskey, though, that's nice. So you want to feel warm, but not be warm. Get it. I get it. There's some crafting here. Now we could try and upgrade these. They actually need titanium for now. Okay. Wow, okay. These need a lot of spirituality and endurance. So that's basically where we have the others. Good armor. Good mana regen, but we don't get the crit. So I will wait until we find more of these. Oh, and I'm going to try and make this, to lower this in weight. So I'm not sure if 3 times will be enough, actually. Let's see. Oh, it is. It is. We can now use this and get much more regeneration than with the other one. We just want to take the Witchstone and stuff out of those. Relic. And we would probably want to put them in here. Yeah, extra spell power is great. And extra mana is great too. What else do we have? Dashes regenerate faster. That's cool. Increases your dash invincibility window. Receiving damage has a 25% chance to lower your movement speed by half. Yeah, that's not good. This will be good though. Okay. But yeah, let's keep it that way. We attach these two. And then we'll keep that for now. Maybe we change this mantle back to the other visual. Although, you know, who cares? We don't see ourselves that often. I wish we could see ourselves when we look down. That would make it much nicer in dressing up like that. Even though we're not made for this cold climate right now. Not at all. But, you know, I guess that's Gary Linda's problem. Not what I want the whiskey, thank you. And there's more whiskey there, good. Makes me think about Clanfolk again, actually. This whiskey. Probably a game I want to revisit at some point. They have done a lot of good stuff. A lot of interesting stuff. With a world map even and so on. There are some good games out there, guys. Abandoned house. Well, let's go in and see. Maybe we get attacked now. I should have been sneaking. Something is here. But yeah, it's all Act 3 exploration from this moment on. For a little bit. Until we know what we're doing here, actually, and what quests are actually necessary. We could go to the... Maybe it makes sense to just go straight for the city. Look around there, talk to all the people, find quests, and then just move out and do the quests. Patriarch's Journal. My father told me that when visions visit our family each evening, it is a sign that something wicked approaches. Anise wrote down a disturbing vision some time ago. I asked her not to show it to anyone among us, yet the vision is clear. War is coming, and with it death. The winds have changed. They carry the march of armored men and terrible laughter. A prelude to great suffering. Perhaps I should tell Frode, but I must think of this on this first. If these are nothing more than fevered ravings, I do not wish to trouble the chieftain with meaningless ramblings. Life grows harder for us. People do not understand our family. They come seeking counsel, hoping for a connection to the ancestors, but weight of it leaves deeper marks on us with each passing day. Okay, interesting. War was coming. That's always a shitty prospect for anyone. And most on top of that list is the soldiers themselves. Although it was different than in our time. Medieval warfare was not quite as, you know, quite as horrific as it is now. It was still very horrific. But it wasn't quite as bad. Because now it is just a big meat grinder. Family ritual rulestone. We have returned from the world of the dead, the home of our ancestors, to live once more. Thrown among a tribe of seekers, we speak of to spirits and serve. How am I able to read these runes? We live again and we die again, caught between the realm of non-living and the realm of the breath. Mother, it's Mother, right? Because it's basically the All-Mother. Blessed us and the dead anointed us. This is the truth of what we are. Okay, I'll take that with me, why not? It's a little dark, I know, I'm very sorry about that, but... can't really do much against that. There's not much here though, so... we'll through this quickly. Now, sometimes in games it would be more interesting if you cannot read things. I'm gonna take it just for, you know... actually, that one too. Just for collector's sake. And you need to find someone who can read it for you. Or learn a language or something, you know? Just have that as its own mechanic in some way. Claw me, claw thee. Oh no, that is the one I don't want to do. Misgivings. Yeah, let's go towards this first. We have 3 quests that we want to finish. Really? Where do you guys come from? Apparently I haven't gone here before. Oh no, I made the others angry.
You've made a big mistake.
Ah. Couldn't reach the dude.
You're only making me angrier.
It is so nice. I like being a mage in this game. It's always... I mean, it has to be viable, you know? You can always think about it as, yeah, it has to be viable, it will be viable. But how viable? We did have some problems with, you know, getting ridiculous amounts of damage, and I'm very happy that I figured this out. And can work with it so far. Because that is the only way we survive this. At all. Now that eggs... I do like the leather hood. Oh, and it's weird times. Okay. Again, I do want to be ambushed, so... Let's do that again. Let's just sit a day in the snow. Which is definitely not gonna murder us. Yes, it will. But let's do this. Just one day. Well, the weird night woke me up, but I'm not getting ambushed. Oops. So, I don't know. I don't know how that works. That is... Oh, that is the druidic shrine we... Okay. Okay. Fine. Oh, there's a flame there. Already so many interesting things to see. And so many things to miss, actually, just by taking... Okay, that's not nice. A brimshade, you're new. Where are you? Yeah, see, we don't do instant crits all this time. Brimshades drift through the fog like glossed lights, floating lanterns that flicker just out of reach. Once they were four-dweller creations, thinking beacons designed to guide travelers through the darkest places, but during the war they were repurposed and twisted into weapons, traps of light and thought that lured enemies to their deaths. Now they wander without masters, relics of forgotten purpose. Curious Dalriata children are told to stay away from them, lest they end up like so many others, vanished into the mist chasing a lantern that was never meant to lead them home. Oh, nice. And they have a hide for some reason. Yeah, that totally makes sense. Not. Well, that's at least one of the things we need to find.
Look, the alchemist's little lady sent her lapdog.
Okay.
Aye. So, dog, speak. Got the gold.
Got some
And
questions.
we've got no answers for you.
Don't drag this out, outsider. For your own sake.
Sure.
Raylan, check it.
400 or more is the thing.
No much.
Not much. You heard him. We lost 3 of our brothers on this job. You
That's not
think
my
we
problem.
could just go back to the village and say they died so we can walk away with a handful of coins?
Double it.
Your ancestors, how do they look upon trading the lives of your kin for coin?
How dare
We have a
you?
lot of spirituality, we know.
You're
He's
lucky
right.
today,
Okay.
stranger.
She's right.
Pray we never cross paths again.
Okay, sorry I clicked too quickly. The Ice Weaver's Brine. She is sitting there. That was her, actually. So that's nice. I know that I know her. I recognized her. That was the alchemist. Although no, the Croakmore was missing. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb. Dumb boy. Little burr. You need to die. Very sorry about it, but if it's you or me, I chose myself. Because in the end, everyone is closest to themselves, right? Which is a sad state of affairs. Didn't want to do that, but actually good damage. Also lost my summons because of resting. Yeah. That's fine. I don't think I need them for this. And I can act a little bit better with out them. Because I have more mana and also more health because of it. It's actually detrimental for me to have summons right now. You are an enemy, aren't you? Yes, you are. For some reason, I couldn't hurt you. I need a few more enemies to get the achievement. I think I need 4 enemies and activate the ability from a Pictish hideout. Oh yeah, I'm actually very curious if this is gonna be Syria. Because I'm very sad that we haven't found her again. I hope it's not. I hope we don't have to kill her. But I still want to see her again. I want to hear about, you know. And also wanted to meta. Yeah, I have to kill her. Okay, we have seen a cave like this before. That's interesting, so... It looks very similar to the one we have been in. But I'm not sure if it's 100% similar. Is that Syria? I hope not. We have to kill you. Unfortunately, a necromancer. But I wanted to mean something that we have found her. The last time I played this, when it came out, she was... I think it was her, I'm not sure. But I think she and the other guy were at the boat. I'm not even sure if the asylum was that big at that time. It might have been, and I just have forgotten. Definitely was running around in it a bit. Thunderstone, what's that? Great potion, though. Randomly zaps a nearby enemy. What does that mean? It's not a spell. It's not an amulet or anything, so it must be a weapon relic. What am I? Oh, it's just a war club because that's new, but it's garbage. It must be a weapon relic, right? Where is that? Not here. No. I can mark all I've seen. That's good. This? This. Yes, it is. It's an armor relic. 10% of your max mana as lightning damage. That is actually not bad. That's like 35 damage. Huh. If you don't have summons, then it's becoming a little bit worse. But this could actually be a relic we use. The only problem I'm seeing here... is that could zap friendlies too, as we have seen with Una. And if that is the case, I can't really stop it anymore. Okay. She still can't see me, which I enjoy. Now, I do need to talk to her, but I'm training sneak right now. Yes, it is Sarja. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Sirja, sorry. Hey, girl.
Let me guess. Vidar sent you.
I'm not gonna kill her.
I was wondering when he'd finally get around to me. Always thorough, that one. But haven't we met before?
Nice.
Down in the depths of the
nice
island
that at least there is recognition there. That they put in. Yes. I was imprisoned there, as were you. I do remember very well.
Ah. So we were rats in the same cage. Small world.
Are you actually a crow?
And now you're here, playing executioner. Funny how fate works. So, any questions before we get to the point of your visit?
How did you manage to escape?
I think you already know the answer to that. I'm a crow, and we have friends in important places. Island Asylum is no different. One such friend was very apologetic about my capture. The moment I got out of my cell, soon after our chat, he found me and smuggled me back to shore.
So that's very weird, because soon after our chat, that was far beyond her cell. Because that was down in the deeps where the berserker was.
I know you must despise us working with Vidar and all. But trust me, being a crow, has its perks.
I'm very sad that I have to kill you, girl. Did they capture you because you're a crow?
Not at all. They wanted a Pict and they caught me off guard. And I have my suspicions about who ratted out my hiding place. I'm more than sure it was our mutual friend, also a Pict. Ring any bells?
So, you know him?
Oh, I know him all right. He's the reason I had to run from my own people. I wouldn't be alive if it weren't for the children of Morrigan. They gave me back my life, my purpose, my family. Vidar can kill every last one of us, but he'll never take that away from me. I just hope you realize you're not fighting for Avalon. You're fighting for Vidar's version of it.
That might be, but that might not be worse. When people say that, oh, you're not fighting for this and that, but you're fighting for somebody's version of it, you have still to prove to me that that version is worse than what it is right now. You know that, right? Because just saying that, okay, that doesn't mean anything. There's no positive or negative there inherently, just because it's the version of how a person, I can't English, is actually thinking about something. So, okay, whatever. I mean, this is all very licking the boots of Vidar, kind of. Well, give me a reason.
Oh, I have plenty. I'm no killer. I'm a protector. I do whatever it takes to help the people of Avalon, by any means necessary.
A, that's not a protector. B, you're spinning intrigues politically. And, as we have heard, planting people somewhere so you can do whatever you like with just a few coins. That is not the right way of doing things. That is a way, but as with the, oh, it's some person's depiction of a thing that you're fighting for, not the thing. That's the same with you right now. That's basically what you're saying here. You're saying you're a protector, but your methods are not protecting anything. There's still methods to make what you want out of it, not to protect it.
Be honest. You didn't
Which
come
is
here
very
to
disingenuous.
listen. You came here to finish what he started. But tell me something. How many of us have you killed already? How many names has Vidar whispered in your ear, sending you off like a well-trained hound? You're
Not that
hunting
many.
the children of Morrigan, sure. But what happens when there are no more crows left? Think about it. Will Vidar finally rest? Or will he find another enemy for you to cut through?
Hey, as long as it's an enemy, and a real enemy, it's fine. What are you implying?
You're smart, you'll figure it out, if you live long enough. But I doubt Vidar will give you the time.
What's his endgame?
Oh, he's more than meets the eye. You see a hunter, a man waging a war. But wars aren't fought without reason.
I mean, I hope so.
You've killed crows, sure, but have you ever wondered how he always knows where to find them?
Yes, you're not the first one to say that.
How deep his knowledge runs. You think he was never one of them?
Yeah, the problem you are. See the difference?
Think about it. If he wasn't, how does he know which threads to pull? Which ones to leave untouched?
Yes, so what's your point? Does that change anything, guys? To me, it doesn't. Yeah, he was one. He decided that is a bad way, and he wants to get rid of them because he saw what they're doing, and now, you know, plays against them. How is that in any way worse than what they're doing? Or actually, you know, it's not even comparable, actually, because they are still doing, you know, all their bullshit, and he's just trying to stop them. How is that even comparable? Yes, he might have even worse motives that go further and stuff, but just comparing those two facts doesn't make any sense. This. That she saying, "Oh, he was a crow too, so you probably have to you should kill him instead of us." That makes no sense. I still need to get rid of the crows, and if he's the last one, then he's the last one. So there are more crows, you're not the
Of
last?
course not. You've been killing my brothers, but we've never served under just one hand. Self led one wing of the children, Vidar led another. 2 crows, 2 visions, both playing their own game.
Now, if he is still a crow, and he is trying to get rid... And I was expecting that for the whole time. He's trying to get rid of this different wing, but keeping his own wing alive. See, that is a problem. And that is indeed different. But him leaving this disgusting organization and then trying to kill all of them because they are really, really shitty, that is not, you know, a problem. But this would be.
You think Vidar was just some stray, hunting us out of vengeance? No. He had his own band, his own fledglings, his own agenda.
Yeah, but does he still have them? If he had them and he stopped and he went away, that's still different.
And now he's making sure his side is the only one left standing. You're not just hunting the children of Morrigan. You're erasing his rivals.
I mean, even that still kills half of the ones that are bad. I'll find the other half, hopefully.
Now you know everything. So, what will it be? Do we fight? Or do we pretend we never met?
I'm sorry, I liked you, but I still have to get rid of you. For old time's sake, no. No, I don't have that much sentiment. I did like her before and wanted to help her and wanted to know her story, but now that I know her story, I
Then
don't care.
I suppose this is how it ends. Just another name, another kill.
I mean, that's basically your MO, so...
Let's see if Vidar trained you well enough.
He didn't train me at all. Ow. Oh, wow. She's instantly doing some really bad things to me. What is that? Oh no, that's my lament. Okay, increases by 0% per each stack. What? Slowly decays when you don't gain any new stacks. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the game paints me like a stupid, idiotic... oh god, that leg is not looking well, girl. Well, I guess the rest isn't looking well either, poor woman. But, it paints me like just a goon, you know? And that is just so wrong. We're definitely not a goon. And we are also more powerful than Vidar. And are not just doing his bidding. See, that's what I don't like. It paints us like we're just a mindless idiot doing whatever he says, but why would the game assume that? Increases dash stamina cost. Did we always have these runes? Oh. Increases dash stamina cost by 100%. That's a lot. Successfully dodging an attack with a dash restores your stamina. Okay, so more emphasis on dashes, but is that really good? Seja's boots. Which, I think these are not really special, yeah, because we could have gotten them in the beginning by just killing her, is what I assume. Increases chance to gain additional loot by 50%. That's cool. Not really important, but that's cool. And especially way too late. That would have been really good in the beginning, I would assume. But now, it's just pointless. More or less. Okay, so we did the deed. We are horrible people, yada yada yada. Actually, I don't think we are. I mean, for all the people we killed, these, at least her, had a purpose. Yes, if he's playing a double-edged game, you know, and is having his own agenda happening and stuff, okay, sure, yeah, that is bad, and we will do something about it, hopefully. But, mark an area on the map where the grotto he spoke. Okay. Need to find a grotto here. Well, hello there. That's not the one I want. That's also not the one I want. I want this. Bagain? I think those are Bagain. Come on for a second, and poof. Yes, exactly. Oh, okay. Stagfather. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Usually they are so close that I can kill them with one attack and not multiples. It's so sad that I still can't make the shield. For how good it is, it's not good enough to be this late. That you need till Act 3 to actually make it. It's not cool. I don't like that. It's such a tease. And I spoke about that for The Witcher as well. And Witcher 2, where you... and this wasn't the same in Witcher 1. Where you waited until, you know, the last 5 minutes of the game until you could make actually the best armor in the game. And it was pointless. Because of it. Because, oh yeah, 5 minutes I can actually, you know, endure a hit a little bit better. So what? Interesting ether bloom. Swain Blood Tracker Helm. We have found the axe of the guys. Reduces visibility by 40%. Oh, my visibility. I see. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Still not good enough. I do like this game because they made a lot of things in the correct way, you know? They did a lot of things well. Definitely not all of them. Definitely improvement possible and stuff. But... oh, did I kill both of them? Oh, that's nice. But I only killed one. But I could only see one, but they were probably both sitting there.
Prepare for battle.
From the mana left. That's what it shows. Udimus. Give me that potato. Potato, potato. We could get so much more money by just selling these things. We just haven't done that in a while. Where are they? Not here. The deserter scalp. We still have some of the others to sell as well. The bandanas or whatever it was for the outlaws. The siege equipment. Former siege equipment, of course, but the siege equipment. I wasn't at war with these guys. Sad. Oh, if you don't keep running. The Shrine of Deer, another one. That is the second Shrine of Deer that we found. And it's not a real Shrine of Deer because it's Shrine of Booby Woman. Okay, it's a Dalriata Shrine where we can pray. Does that do anything? No. I bet that perfect obedience is something with an ending related to it. I don't like it because that's definitely not the ending I want. Oh, what are you? An Ice Weaver. Well, at least fire is actually bad for you, which is good. Okay. Very female form, and then the head is the most disgusting ever. Ice weavers drift through the frozen wastes, veiled in mist and silent snowfall. They weave the frost itself, shaping the bitter cold that binds the forlorn swords and in ice, preying on those who underestimate the bone-deep chill that slowly creeps upon them. For those wise enough not to linger in the cold too long, an ice weaver's presence is marked only by strange tracks in the snow, a whisper of something just beyond sight, but for the weakened and wary, it is far more. It appears as a woman shivering and lost until one steps too close, then the illusion shatters and the weaver breathes deep, freezing flesh and soul alike. Its victims are left behind in twisted, beautiful stillness. Statues of ice and sorrow trapped forever in its frozen garden. Okay, there we go. Frostbitten skin and living ice. Oh. interesting. And we have more iron ore. Weird that we're still finding that. That is probably the grotto we need to find. Yep, grotto of the first men. That sounds very Game of Thronesy. Weird. But let's go in. Finishing some quests is always good. It means we need to go... Hopefully we don't have to go for these outside of this area. They were leading us here, but that doesn't necessarily mean much. Silencer. 5% chance to silence. That is an anti-mage weapon. How dare? No, to stagger it. Okay. It's because silence is not a thing. Which is good and bad, but yeah, stagger is basically the same thing because you can't do anything. Vortex, fire arrow. Good stuff, I mean. A lot of miscellaneous nonsense, but I'll take it. Ooh. Ha! That is cool. These cave drawings. Very interesting. Very, very interesting, these things. A weird slime. That's the worst one we see. We have heard about them before. What are you? A white. Oh, we do know whites. Yeah, weren't they said to be the same thing? But they clearly aren't. And oh my god, another one? Where do you come from? Maybe the other one was just fake? Very weird. Did the other one split in two as well? Yeah, that detail is ridiculous. What the frick? For cave drawings? And also twice? It's like part of a puzzle. I returned dinner eaten and dishes purified. Okay. See, that detail makes more sense. It's still a bit too detailed, actually. I mean, depending on what was used, like chalk or something. That could be better, but... And I mean, these cave drawings can't be older than 600 years, right? I mean, yes, they can, if... what we heard between the lines, that there were people here before the foredwellers, then that might be older. But also, that might not even be correct. I might have, you know, misinterpreted that. And maybe the foredwellers made the island. I mean, we have heard about the foredwellers coming to the island as a focal point between dimensions, or as a weird, you know, node. More undead. These undead are actually way too strong. That's why I use fire that much, because it's just so much more effective. Well, that also is because the fire is just better. Dariata armor, I don't have that yet, so I'm gonna take it. And the totem. There's another slime among them. Instantly no no stamina anymore. I hope it was tasty, Terrible Hamster. I hope it was tasty. And also, these statues don't conform to this. Although, you know, they're definitely depicted, but this seems to be a being. Like this one. It looks practically the same. I mean, the first men. The first men. Yes, maybe this was actually before the Four Dwellers came, and this is one of the Four Dwellers. And they fought them, but they were tribal and not feudal. Which is a big difference in many things. One of them being time. Ooh, pork as peak. Nice. And there it is. I was assuming as much. So it might be that those tribals were the first one here. Well, buddy, how do you do? And there's a portal again. The construct. You also seem to miss an art. No, you don't.
I sense the presence of a soul. The veil stirs. I awaken.
Who are you?
I am the observation construct, set here long ago by my creators. Of them, no trace remains, only silence.
Clearly the Four
Yet
Dwellers.
you
Made in
bear
the
the
image.
soul mark of a creator. Faint, flickering, but there shall I
That
speak
is-
what I have seen.
That is King Arthur. How long have you stood here?
Time is not mine to measure. No sun reaches this place. If you seek such
That's not how we
knowledge,
measure time anymore.
find the one the creators named Time Construct.
Also, they may have magical means to measure time. I mean, we would measure, you know, atomic decay. But these were... The Four Dwellers were more advanced in some things, but more in magical ways, so I wouldn't assume, you know, they would measure atomic decay. The dishes were unclean. Yeah, I get that, Terrible Hamster, but it's still weird to say purifying them, but okay.
Or ask the construct for watching Outlanders. He counts the days, or so it's said.
A cleansing was needed, you say? Not sus at all. It's all good, Terrible Hamster. For watching Outlanders, he counts the days, or so it said. Okay. Construct for watching Outlanders. Interesting. It's an interesting way of, you know, of security systems. By just having constructs or golems or whatever you want to call them. Tell me everything you can.
You must choose what I shall speak of. My memory holds much, but not all at once.
So it's basically folders that we're accessing.
Would you know of the living that pass through this place? Or the signs carved upon stone?
Or maybe not folders, but like tags or indices, you know, according to different specifications that were set before. Like he's using an index for, you know, like he said, people, or an index, or you know, people is maybe the wrong term there, but you know, beings, and an index for creatures, an index for weirdness or something. It's kind of interesting.
Or the bones, and the other still organic matter.
The living.
So be it. Many come. Small lives, clawed and toothsome. They bicker, they fight, they devour. Be wary. None like you have passed this way in many cycles. None who bore such light in the soul.
So, cycles. So you do measure time. Stone
The
symbols?
stone is painted history. The first carved their truths into the walls. Signs not bound by the turning of time.
Well, they will be at some point gone, but
I watched as stars marked their days.
there should
The
still be
gut
some
of the
kind of
mountain.
erosion in here.
The giant's eye. The sky bore witness when the primordial fell.
The gut of the... I watched as stars mark their days. The gut of the mountain. Are those different stars? Giant's eye, the sky bore witness when the primordial
The
fell.
pattern remains
Huh.
for those who know how to follow it. but few now do.
Another lore dump on us, eh? What about the bones?
One rests still, a skull of the first, cradled on a pedestal, delicate. Perhaps the old tales
Revered.
speak true, that the creators sprang from those ancient ones. The signs point that way.
So the primordials is where the Foredwellers came from? Interesting. I mean, it's also weird. Were the Foredwellers calling themselves like that, or was that Avalonians calling them that, or, you know, Camelosians, rather? Or maybe even these tribes, maybe they were calling them the Foredwellers, and the Avalonians just took that as their name. Maybe they found some signs. Maybe they found this cave. And then somehow, you know, devised that. Who knows? But that is a weird one. That the creators sprang from those ancient ones.
But to say more would be beyond my knowing. A greater construct would be needed.
Especially because we know that the Foredwellers don't come from here. This world is not theirs. Or maybe it is, but in another dimension, you know, shifted. And they made contact with this dimension and invaded it, kind of. Not that that was really their what they wanted to do. They just wanted a place here for some reason. It's very weird. Well, actually, not even that, maybe. Maybe this is not even on our world, this place. The island, that is. Maybe the island came to be because of the connection of the two worlds and just formed because of it, you know, as an intermediate place from this lore, which is interesting to think about. But that would mean that the Foredwellers made the island and that the first ones, these guys, weren't on it then. But the evidence is different because they were there. So maybe this island existed between dimensions before and this is just a stepping stone towards our world or something. It's very confusing and not very clear, unfortunately. Were you made by the Foredwellers?
I do not know this word. I
No,
was
of course
woken by the hand of creators, or perhaps by their will. That is enough.
Not
I
all.
wake to presence. I rest when the world falls silent. The watch is ended. For now, when another soul walks this ground, I shall wake once more. Take this as a memento of our meeting.
He gave me a skull of his creators, or so we would assume. From what he was saying. Also in the background there. Huh. This is also weird that I can go here, but what is this portal about? I'm gonna go through. Now, what is that skull? Just a quest item that we have to bring back. Okay. Where did that bring me? Okay, even closer to the entrance. Which I was assuming that it would. Ah, look at that. We could have seen that before. I just didn't. Okay. Cool. It was close. Yeah, it was closer. Weird. Why are there two ways? Maybe he would have been aggressive and the portal would be active at some point because of decisions or something? I don't know. Weird. Weird decision. But probably has a reason. So... No, I have to leave this place. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Let's quickly leave. Is this the right way? Yes. Let's quickly just leave. Are you different? A Remor? Damn, you are a little fast boy. The Remors are relics of a lost world, intelligent, resourceful, and pragmatic. Once servants of the giants and the four-dwellers, they learned the ways of machinery and ancient tongues, adapting to the rules of stronger masters. For centuries, their survival was ensured through cooperation, and their knowledge grew in the shadows of greater beings. But when the giants and the four-dwellers vanished, the Remors were left to fend for themselves. So the giants were a different species altogether, okay? Not part of the four-dwellers, not one of their constructs or anything. So that's also new information, in a way. And also, they weren't mentioned that much so far. They claimed the ruins of their former masters, but humanity's arrival brought only bloodshed, hunted and displaced by the Dalriata. They learned a bitter lesson: peace is an illusion and survival belongs to the strong. Now they lurk in hidden places, guarding what remains of the stone inheritance, burning with vicious hatred for every human they encounter. And they have weird bones. Oh, aren't you pretty? Yeah. I'm gonna deal with you guys. It's interesting that they can, you know, jump around like that. Oh, that's the deer shrine. That's the second deer shrine. We need antler fragments and deer pelts. I think I have all of that. And yes, we need to talk to Arthur. I'm not gonna do that here, though. I'm gonna go at 8 to 18. Thinking about that, we could go and do some armor stuff. Yeah, armor weight threshold. Increasing that would be kind of good. Gain 1 extra armor. That's more invincibility window. That's also really good. Yeah, look at this. Increased by 33% when having light equip load. Oh, and 50 when having medium or heavy. Okay. Additional 20% of your armor is damaged when attacking with melee weapons. We don't need that one. So, we could go into some armor, too. Let's go a little bit into it. Do I want to talk with him right now? No. I want to look into my stash. Get rid of that nonsense while I'm at it. That totem is completely useless. Great. Why does it say we don't have enough deer pelt? Oh, those I don't want to put away. Sirja's Cape. It's very sad that we had to kill her, but I mean, she was being a little, you know. Need to upgrade those ones more, actually. No, I wanted my... Let's take all deer pelts. And let's take... Where are the antlers? That's a weird antler, but we need a deer antler. And we have... Really? We only have 4? That is impossible. I'm gonna talk to you, but soon. And it says we don't... I mean, the stamina regen we don't really need, but... It says we don't have enough pelts? I just picked up 6 of them. Why does it say I only have 1? I'm a little confused. I definitely killed more deer in the meantime. Since we used our deer pelts for the last shrine. Garylinda, the death that walks. Ominous GIF? GIF, actually, not GIF. Not sure why I'm saying GIF. And yes, the creator of it says GIF, but he's an idiot, apparently. Antler fragments 5. Why does it say I only have one? What? What? Did I do something stupid? Did I put them away by accident? I thought I was on tape. Yeah, apparently I put them away. I'm an idiot. Oh, my antler fragment. Yeah, look at that. We have more than enough. Yeah, Arthur, I'm sorry. Later. Oop. Gone. Done. Good. 12 stamina regeneration, apparently. This is still not where I want to be. I want to be in the other map. And we're going to turn in the quest, and then we're ending this part. And then we're going to talk to Arthur in the next one. But I want to get rid of quests that are on the other map, because I don't like switching all the time. It's a teensy bit annoying to do so all this time. Yep. Goodbye, Remor. Hope you don't have any remorse. Sorry. Bad joke. Right there. Need to learn to do that quicker. Oh, you again. Yeah, it's weird that it says remorse for him. That is kind of weird, isn't it? The question is he stronger now? But I do want to kill him this time. That's gonna take a while, isn't it? Yeah, enjoy. I don't need my mana for this. Although that is definitely destroying my health. Oh yeah, look at the stamina. I'm just killing by hitting him once. I don't have any lament. What is it that I have? It's Weird Night. Yeah, I don't have any lament with this. That seems weird. Do I only get lament with melee attacking? It'd be weird to me. Guys, you can attack, you know that? Oh, they were staggered. Yeah, that's huge. He gives good stuff. 265? Yeah, okay, whenever we need some weird stuff, we're just gonna kill him. It's pronounced Jandalf. Yeah, exactly. Jiv is a sort of soap we use to clean toilets. Ah, nice. Very, very nice. Yay, it's Weirdness Night. Woohoo! Now where do I need to go? There. Let's finish this quest real quick. Of course. Okay, you know what? Let's put a cut in here. And we'll do that next time. Thank you all for watching. Leave me a like if you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to sub the YouTube. Come to Twitch, come to Discord. And I see you in the next one. Good luck, everyone.